A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. Here are the latest sporting headlines that's doing the rounds this Thursday. And India may have gone into the Super 8 with a dominant show, 4 out of 4 wins. And looking at the way how they played against the Netherlands, it was yet another wake-up call. Now, after the Netherlands win, some India players have raised concerns over certain aspects of India, especially when it comes to the bowling and in the fielding. Now, Virender Sehwag and Mohit Sharma have spoken about the concerns over the bowling. Now, if you keep out a Jasprit Bumrah and a Varun Chakravarthy, then India's bowling seems threadbare. Hardik Pandya has gone for runs, the others haven't given you that much of a backup, and Mohit Sharma believes that India have not yet reached top gear when it comes to their bowling. It is only the guile and the skill of Varun Chakravarthy that has ensured that yes, India stay in the contest at this point in time. So that is why this is the prime concern that you've got as far as the bowling is concerned. But former India pacer Varun Aaron has also raised one more instance of India, the team that you are heading into the Super 8s at this point, and that is the fielding. India have currently dropped a lot of catches, and that is actually their second worst. They are the second worst catching team in this ICC T20 World Cup. Now, we saw in Ahmedabad two instances when catches were dropped. Tilak Verma dropped a catch yesterday. So did he dropped it against even Pakistan. Kuldeep Yadav also dropped a catch against Pakistan, and that's why you saw that there was a bit of a heated confrontation that was there. So Varun Aaron has pointed out that fielding is a key issue for India, and if they don't shape up on their fielding, then probably India might struggle in the knockout stage. Now the league stages are done. The pressure situations are now only going to increase heading into the Super 8s at this point in time. Now, as far as the Super 8 is concerned, every team has booked their spot. From that group, when we look at it, the opposing group of India, it is Pakistan, New Zealand, England, Sri Lanka. And here we have India, West Indies, Zimbabwe and South Africa. So, India's schedule is India versus South Africa on Sunday in Ahmedabad. Then Thursday, you have India, Zimbabwe in Chennai. Then on Sunday, you have India versus West Indies in Kolkata. Pakistan are also beginning their campaign on the 21st against New Zealand at the R. Premadasa Stadium, whereas their encounters against England and Sri Lanka will take place in Palakele most likely. Then, as far as the final league games are concerned today, it is West Indies versus Italy, and West Indies will be aiming to ensure that they end their campaign on a high. 4 league stages, and then they head into it as only the second unbeaten team. Sri Lanka could very well follow suit, and that is what we have to look at when Sri Lanka will take on Zimbabwe today. It's all matches now are dead rubber matches, and that's why there is not much of a thing that you have to look forward to. Their Super 8 spots are sealed, and because of that now Sri Lanka will just be wanting to ensure they become the third team to go through unbeaten in this particular competition. Then Afghanistan are going to take on Canada, and it is the last game for Jonathan Trott. Jonathan Trott, as we know, the former England batter, has been pivotal in Afghanistan, becoming a big player on the world stage, and now he will be given a farewell after this particular game because his tenure ends at this stage. Then, after the South Africa versus UAE encounter, Dewald Brevis has given out plans to ensure how he will tackle Varun Chakravarthy. It is very straightforward. He just wants to treat him like a spinner. And remember, Brevis is a decent player against spin, but South Africa have had their problems against Varun Chakravarthy, and that is why they will be determined to ensure that they do not have a repeat of what happened in the bilateral series which they lost. Now, Abhishek Sharma is currently under the news because of 3 consecutive ducks. What is the main thing that is ailing Abhishek Sharma? Nasir Hussain, the former England captain, believes that it is a mental thing with Abhishek. Maybe the pressure is getting on to him. What is really plaguing Abhishek Sharma? It's not the skill, it is not the situation that he finds himself in. It is all mental at this point in time. Then, we are looking at the aftermath of what happened in the Real Madrid versus Benfica match, in which there was a racial jibe directed at Vinicius. Now, a punishment is going to come to Benfica from UEFA. That is what the investigation will be revealing at this point in time. So, yes, big situation developing in the UEFA Champions League when you have to look at the racism row that has engulfed Vinicius. Ever since he's moved from Flamengo in Real Madrid, he's often been subject to racist taunts in more ways than one. Then, Arif Khan. Now, Arif Khan has done incredibly well in the Winter Olympics where he's finished 39th in the slalom skiing event. Now, the last time someone finished inside of the top 50 from India, it was in 1988. And that is why nearly 38 years later, we've had someone finish in the top 40. Yes, not enough for a medal, but then Arif Khan has really done well in more ways than one. So yes, today we'll be focusing in the dugout as to who will be the top 4 teams, because the Super 8 stages are done, who are going to go through from this particular stage and who are your semi-finalists. Do join us then for a dugout at 6:30 p.m. and we'll be bringing you all the latest updates from the world of sports. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Tap that bell icon so that you know when we go live. This is Siddharth Vishwanathan signing off for the Morning Wrap.